hold on. This is a domestic situation, and I don't want to call this a domestic love, but it could be a domestic love. I don't know what y'all people do. I don't know what y'all people do, but it could be a domestic love situation. The situation is domestic. I don't know if it's love at the end of this domestic, but it's a domestic situation. We have a Seattle woman who used the ice climbing axe, the one that you see on TV, ice climbing axe, to murder her daddy.
Well, a man is stabbed and killed with an ice climbing axe, and now police say his own daughter did it because he refused to turn off the lights.
And according to
Before you turn off the light, bitch, cut him up because he wouldn't turn off the lights.
investigators, Matt, 33-year-old Corey Burke murdered her father in South Seattle last week. Fox 13's AJ Janival has been talking to neighbors today about this shocking murder.
I was in that small South Seattle neighborhood today. There's a lot of families, a lot of kids, all of them home because of today's holiday. The neighbors that I spoke to tell me this incident has shaken them. Shattered glass sits outside the smashed out windows of a family home on Spear Place South in Seattle. According to a Seattle police report, 33-year-old Corey Burke broke the windows of her home in an act of liberation after murdering her father.
The act of liberation. She's liberated now, y'all.
Charging documents state Burke admitted to police she killed her dad. According to the report, Burke told officers she ambushed her father after an argument about turning the lights off in the house. The documents say Burke tripped her dad, choked him, bit him, then hacked at him with an ice climbing axe several times.
She tripped him. When the last time have you been tripped as a grown man out here in this room?
According to the documents, it seemed Burke struggled with mental health. She told police she was just reborn last month around the time of her actual birthday in late October. She said she struggled with emotional boundaries with her dad, and when referencing the killing, told investigators she, quote, knew it needed to happen today.
Need to happen today. I mean, damn, I done killed him. It needed to happen today, man.
It needed to happen today. The murder happened last Tuesday on Election Day, according to the police report. Families in the neighborhood tell me they are struggling with the violence that happened so close to their homes.
Probably voted for Trump.
Several people I spoke to tell me Burke and her father lived together. They had been in the community for about a year. The neighbors I spoke to tell me they knew them from community events like block parties or asking Burke to pet sit. However, no one wanted to talk on camera. Many
she'll kill him.
of the families in this community have very young children. The ones I spoke to told me they're trying to protect their kids from learning about the gruesome and unimaginable details of this case.
Why? Why do we want to protect the children from a killer? From a killer story that's your neighbor is a killer. Why we want to protect that story when our children have the internet? And this is why children, watch this. This is why children don't put they all into their parents, because we don't be telling the children the truth. Okay, fine. All they gonna do is Google it. They can Google the story. This shit on TikTok. What are you talking about?
Burke is charged with murder in the first degree. Her bail was set at $2 million. The prosecutor's office could not find any known previous criminal history. She's expected back in court later this month.
Said she struggled with her mental health. She struggled with boundaries, emotional boundaries with her dad. What's an emotional boundary? I don't know what's a emotional boundary. I didn't grow up like that, so I have no idea. What is a emotional boundary? An emotional boundary is a limit that you set to control how much energy and emotions you give and receive in a relationship or with others. Emotional boundaries can be set in many types of relationship, including romantic, family, plutonic, and work-based. So it's control. You control because it's a boundary, like you can't cross the boundary or something. You set the limit. She struggled with emotional boundary. I ain't grow up like that. I don't remember us coming up like that. You gotta control your emotional boundaries and stuff. And what you mean emotional boundary like with your parent? I don't understand that right now. Again, we was raised different. I don't. Goddamn, children so.
Documents state Burke admitted to police she killed her dad. According to the report, Burke told officers she ambushed her father after an argument.
I ambushed him. Goddamn it! I saw him walking. I tripped him and I choked shit out of Buddy. Oh,
about turning the lights off in the house.
Turn that damn lights off when you're in my house.
The documents say Burke tripped her dad, choked him, bit.
Willie, this is not funny. Did she bite her daddy? Did she bite her daddy?
Burke tripped her dad, choked him, bit him, then hacked at him with an.
Why did she bite her daddy though? And where did she bite her daddy at? That means a lot.
Dad choked him, bit him, then hacked at him with an ice climbing axe several times. According to the documents, it seemed Burke struggled.
Hold on. Corey stated that she had to bite her father while choking him because he was too strong. Oh. She had to bite him because he was too strong. How does that relinquish him of strength? When you bite, it depends on where she bit him at. Corey stated that once her father went limp, she felt better. So she was able to choke her dad out, but says that he was too strong. Corey said that she then hit him with an ice pickaxe in the head several more times. Oh, Jesus. Corey then sat next to her father and watched him until she saw that he was not breathing anymore. Corey then went upstairs and broke all the windows out of her home as an act of liberation. So she felt free. She felt that I can do what I want to do. I can slay my meat the way I want to slay my meat. And we got to think about this right here. I think her daddy wanted a son because her name Corey. I could be wrong. He said Jeffrey Dahmer. Got to be more careful. She tripped him, choked him out, bit him, waited for him to go limp. But he was too strong. Them words like don't go together. So anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna be much. Oh, the one thing that they didn't do is show us a picture of her. They didn't show us a picture of her. Why is that?